I know people, certainly over the last 25 or so years, associate you most probably with the MASN pre-post show and the radio pre-post show over the many years, but you did big-time NFL and college football. I don't think a lot of Baltimoreans know that.
Well, because it was like on network radio across the country or whatever. I mean, unless you had it broadcast into Baltimore, you wouldn't even know I did it. But yeah, I wound up doing a Gator Bowl for NBC Radio. I did a playoff game between the Jets and the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, and you know, a lot of bowl games. I did a bowl out in California that they don't have it anymore, but it was at the Anaheim Stadium. The weird thing about the whole thing with the football was I learned from Chuck how to do a game on radio, and I sat next to him from 75 to when the Colts left. And he always would do down distance yardage before each play. He'd go 3rd and 13 from the Baltimore 35, Carr wide left, Dowdy wide right, back split behind Burt Jones. Jones on a takeaway, drops back to pass, sets, fires. He's got Dowdy right side, first down Baltimore at the midfield marker, and then he'd let Vince talk. You know, so I knew it's like strategic things. You know, in other words, it's down, distance, and yardage, where the receivers go, who the running backs are, and then he always told me, he said, like, if Carr goes wide left, he's not going to wind up down on the right side of the field. He's going to be there. It's like a memory factor to know things like that. But because I was able to, you know, emulate him and listen to him as much as I did, I mean, I thought he was the best football announcer I ever heard. And truthfully, it was like going to school listening to him. It was a free college education listening to Chuck, watching Vince do his TV show. Bill O'Donnell's another person that I don't want to not mention, because I think the greatest home run call in the history of Orioles baseball was in June last week, maybe it was the second week of June, when the Orioles magic began. DeCinces hit a home run, and Bill's calling the home run, and Charlie Ekman's on one of the rare games at that point, and Bill's trying to call the home run to get out of the ballpark, and Ekman's under him going, "Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here." And to me, you know, it was just, that's how Orioles magic began.
Yeah.
And you know, the enthusiasm that Bill had and Charlie Ekman and Chuck and all, they were real people that, look, I just tried. I learned from them, emulate them, and try to carry on their tradition. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I feel what I know about Chuck, and I've certainly heard a lot of his football over the years, but it's baseball. When I walked into Camden Yards in 1993 and they gave out a Chuck Thompson's Greatest Hits cassette tape, and I went to bed listening to that every night for years, that's what I know about Chuck. But people said if you didn't hear Unitas Berry touchdown, you missed it.
No, like I said, I think he's the best football announcer I ever heard. Baseball-wise, he was terrific. He taught me things like you can't review the game enough, you can't give the score enough. You know, you set it up, you set things up, because people don't listen for the whole 3 hours or 2.5. They get in the car, they might go get gas, they get back in the car, they go in the grocery store, they get back in the car. You gotta do the review and update things. I'll tell you another quick story, that the first game I did play-by-play in '84 on HTS, Jim couldn't do it. Jim Palmer, he was supposed to be doing it. So I was supposed to do my thing with the scores and updates. So they give me the game to do. So it goes to extra innings. It's against the Twins. Eddie Murray hits a game-winning home run. So Murray, you know, I got it 5 ball deep to right's got a chance to go, going. Eddie Murray, game-winning home run. Orioles win it 4-3. So I keep talking a little bit. So in my earpiece, Bill Brown, who was the producer and director of the games, he's screaming in my earpiece. He's going, "Lay out, lay out, lay out." And I'm going, "Oh God, I screwed the home run call up." So I go down to the production truck, and I said to Bill, I said, "I don't know what layout meant." He said, "After you had the game-winning home run and the ball's out of the park and the Orioles won 4-3, he said, stop talking. We'll take 15 crowd shots, and when the guy crosses the plate, resume talking." That's 40-some years ago, and I still remember that they want to get the crowd involved in the game, and it's nice. And it's something that I would have never known had they not taught me that. I mean, and I listened to everybody that taught me something, you know.